Take a look at this. Rising majestically with
Francis goes all the way to the basket, dunks! Here's Francis behind his back, guarded by Daniels, pulls up, shoots a jumper. Got it! Francis has won the ball game! And he's on top of the scorer's table at the buzzer! Francis does it! Stevie with great defense on the steal.
Watch this hookup. Steve to Coutinho Mobley.
Francis, a path to the basket, gets inside, bumped by Medvedenko, fouled by Medvedenko.
Francis turns the corner. Oh! Steve Francis over to Heidi White. That will go.
Downtown, there's Francis. Rises up, shoots, and he makes it.
Francis flushing.
Stevie franchise coming into your living room, throwing it down.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Coach James. Listen, man, I took a chance on a build, a Steve Francis build, and I'm talking you get the dunks, you get the shooting. Look right over there, you can see the top stats. And this thing delivers exactly as you would want it to. I'm catching bodies, I'm hitting step back 3-pointers, I'm playing good enough defense to get that plus minus where I want it, and on top of all that, you already know I'm still throwing them dots. I do gotta say thank you. The love you guys have been showing me is crazy, whether it's the comments, the likes, or even just taking the time to watch my video. None of that is taken for granted. It has motivated me more than you guys know, and I promise you I will make sure to deliver on great content as often as I can. So anyways, just know that I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Hey, and one last thing about these build videos, man. Builds are not cheap. It takes a lot of time and money to figure out what build you want to make, to get them leveled up, to go out there, learn his cues, learn his animations, and just have any kind of success at all online. So that being said, I'm not making these builds and showing them to you to tell you to do it. I don't know if my builds are great for your play style, but what I do know is the way that I make my builds, they work for me. I'm able to go out and have fun, and because I do have this channel on this platform, I'm able to make these builds, experiment with things we might not normally make, see if it's fun, and if you like it, you have it, and if not, you get to live through me. So one way or the other, the Stevie franchise builds, the J.R. Smith build I got in the chamber, I got a Shaq build because someone requested it. I just haven't even... Man, listen, we're gonna have a lot of fun this year. I really do appreciate you guys, and without any further ado, let's go! Alright, to go and get started here, we're gonna be 6'2", 201 with a 6'8" wingspan. It's gonna give you a lot more defense than the stats will actually suggest, while at the same time not taking away anything offensively, which you'll see very shortly. Alright, for the physicals, we're going to go with 80 speed, 83 acceleration, 48 strength, 85 vertical, so you can get those small contact dunks, and I promise you, they are going to be very efficient if you can learn how to use the meter. That acceleration is also going to get you speed booster and blow by, but we'll see that when we get to the playmaking. We do get 65 interior, 64, just enough to be a presence when we get out there. We're going to use good stick skills, good positioning, and just try to disrupt them and bait them into making bad decisions. 42 defensive rebound and 30 block just goes up organically because of the other stats. Alright, now to playmaking, we are going to go ahead and go up to 92 ball handle here. You know I gotta have that Curry slide in my bag. It's my favorite kill move, even though I have quite a few other ones I go to this year. And then pass accuracy, we're gonna go ahead and get the best passing style in the game, man. We're gonna be out here killing them all 3 levels. Whenever they do cheat, I want to make sure we can zip that over to the open guy, even if they usually miss the shot this year. As I mentioned, we do get gold blow by, and I'm realizing now a mistake that I made when making this build. So I'm going to make it the way that I did, show you how I did it, because I am having quite a bit of success with it. However, I see a way here to make this build even better, but we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, now I know that they just debunked the offensive consistency rating myth. As you probably noticed, free throws are harder this year, so I'll still take that 99, get guaranteed buckets every time I get up there. Plus, if there's a transition foul, I know I'm the one that gets that free throw, and sometimes if you're in a funk, that can be all it takes to get you out of it. Alright, here we go, baby. My favorite part of this Stevie franchise build. Give me that boom, 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 ha! 93 driving dunk, baby. You get every animation outside of the elites, and I'm telling you, this thing has bodies everywhere. This is the most fun build that I played on this year. I don't know if it's the most meta. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is I can load up into solo rec, and I know that I'm going to do well enough on this build to keep us competitive, no matter how bad my teammates may be selling. With that said, let's make a minor change here. As I mentioned, I noticed a mistake I made. Blow by is not that important, although I do like it getting downhill for the dunks. I'm sure it's helping me out, but what I'd rather have is that speed booster. So in order to do that, because acceleration really doesn't matter, we can go and drop this. We get this down to 75 because I want triple strike, and then we should have enough. There we go. So if I'm remaking this build, I'm making sure I get that gold speed booster. From there, you have a lot of different options. You could throw up your layup a little bit, mid-range. I'm gonna throw them on in perimeter defense for right now, but you can put it wherever you want. The main thing I want you guys to be aware of is you can get away with dropping the acceleration, especially if you get that gold speed booster. The gold blow-by does work well for me, but I haven't tested this stuff. I'm not 2K Labs. I don't know how to do all those things in depth like that, but I have made quite a few builds, and what I can tell you is silver blow-by has been just fine on my other builds. All right, let's see if we get a new name here with the slight change that we have made. I'm not mad at these comparisons at all. You get Dame Dollar, Jamal Murray, and Jordan Poole for the name of, there we go, offense heavy point. This is what I'm rocking with so far, just an 89 overall, but I'm telling you right now that 64 defense, I'm not having many problems out there. I don't have my speed up at all, barely notice it. This is beautiful. I gotta tell you, the moment that it went from silver to gold, I noticed a big difference. So don't let people lie to you. If you can get that gold posterizer, at least in my experience, it is absolutely worth it. All right, take a look at our animations here. Go ahead and screenshot it. Do whatever you want to do with it. All right, let's take a look at this jump shot and get to the highlights. Curry, Garland, and Luka. Got to do a straight 50-50 split. That is my jump shot. Listen, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you checking out this video. Let me know what you think of the Stevie franchise build. As always, I appreciate you. Until next time, keep being dope. I'm out.
I got too much sauce. This one, it be dripping off. Sauce, this one it be dripping off. Sauce, this one it be dripping off.